Hey everyone, it's Shay Man Crypto. So, what is going on with the altcoins? Man, everybody kept talking about Bitcoin dominance and altcoin seasons around the corner. I mean, I'm sure we'll have an altcoin season, but is it going to be the same kind of altcoin season we had in 2021 where everybody was getting rich? You know, you pick a shit coin, you pick an altcoin here and there, and it was just moon to rocket up, right? But the one altcoin that a lot of people had their eyes on was Solana. Right now, what is going on with Solana, man? You know, I mean, Solana is supposed to be somewhat of the next big altcoin right behind ETH, and it seemed like it's just dead. You know, it's just stagnant. Okay, and if it does decide to moon up, I mean, how realistically can it move? You know, with a market cap of 89 billion, you know, not too bad. All right. Um, you know, but I mean, they got what 520 million coins in circulation. Okay, cool. A lot of coins. But I mean, I feel like a lot of people are disappointed in Solana, and the lack of activity. And it seems like this market cycle, this bull run, seems like it's really, gonna be Bitcoin dominant. Not that there won't be an altcoin season, but I mean, I mean, are we past the altcoin season of yesteryear, right? Where majority of these institutions, yes, some are putting some in ETH and in Solana, sure, these, ETH ETFs and Solana ETFs, maybe, but and I'm not saying Solana's future isn't bright or that, down the road we won't see any growth. I mean, but you have one company, you have one article saying that Solana is going to be reaching 500 by 2029, but expected to underperform Ethereum in the near term. Right. I mean, could this be wrong? Possibly. I don't know. But so far, I mean, damn, a $500 Solana by 2029 sounds absolutely wild. But I think people are kind of losing faith in Solana, right? I mean, there's been an increase in uptick in volume though, I'll say. So not bad, but overall though, it's just kind of like, well, there's been an uptick in volume, even though the price has gone down. Volume is has kind of well, has it got yeah, volume kind of gone down a little bit, but $500 Solana by 2029, that's crazy. That's crazy. You can be holding on to that Solana bag for a minute, man. You know, I mean, dude, I think a lot of players, a lot of these top players are pretty much, especially with this particular market cycle, where it's more of bigger institutions heavily invested into Bitcoin at this point. And everybody's just gonna have to sit there and wait. But Solana was the one coin that people really thought would rival ETH, challenge ETH to a certain extent. Um, and that's just not it. That's just not what's going on at this point. You hold on to your Solana bags, I guess, and wait. If you are a Solana holder, what do? Right? I mean, do you wait? Do you sell? I mean, that's tough. Could you be investing it in more assets, or could you be putting it into Bitcoin? As Bitcoin is seem like it is the market mover, or you hold on and wait for the ever so waited for altcoin season that everybody's been talking about, and I haven't seen it yet. I know we're still kind of early on in this bull market, but I mean, will we see a rise during the summer? But you got articles talking about a $500 Solana by 2029. That's wild. That is wild. Yikes, man. I don't know about Solana, guys. I don't know, man. I might be fudding out, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Just not looking good for Solana at this point. A year ago it was looking strong. Got up to 250. Had an all-time high at 250. You're thinking like, okay, Solana is gonna make the next leap. It got up to in January. It was up to 250, right? You're like, okay, and then it just dumped. It dumped before the whole tariff news. Honestly, you know, definitely a buy zone for sure if you're right here. But at sitting at 170, Solana is one of those coins that people are expecting a huge run in the altcoin season. If we're gonna get the type of altcoin season that people are anticipating, which I at this point I'm 50-50 on it. Just because a lot of the news has been, or a lot of the money has been into Bitcoin. The classic put money in Bitcoin, then it'll flow down into the altcoins. Will it? I don't know, man. Every market cycle may act the same, but it's different factors as to why Bitcoin is moving in this particular bull run. Anyways, guys, y'all let me know if you have faith in Solana or not. I'm not really sure. I do. Thanks for watching. Shayman Crypto out.